Now, I've come a long way with my own worry addiction. I've made progress. I've made major progress, right? And with my own recovery with worry and anxiety. Well, when I say worry is more, that suits a bill for me in terms of recovery. With the recovery, and so, what I really got, like when Scott was taking me through the big book, is that my spirit spoke, because I could really draw the connection with the book to my life, and how I lived my life and how I want to live my life. And if I don't do this, what will it cost me? Really, what will it cost me? It's not just about money or losing money. It would cost me more than that. Something probably that's more sacred, more valuable. Um, and if I do this, what do I have to gain? Right? What do I have to gain? I have to gain peace. Because see, as much as I've come a long way and I've made major progress, what I really realized in this set, like really got present to and knew that this was the truth for me. And the book did that naturally. The book did that for me. Is that what would it be like if I had no worry at all? If I could just solve that issue? The worry was gone permanently, never came back, no matter what happened, in my life or what situation, there was no worry. What would that look like for me? And I couldn't even imagine what that would look like, when Scott asked me that question. And the reason why I couldn't see or imagine what it would look like or visualize what it looked like is because I don't know what that is like. Because as much as I've recovered and come a long way in my journey with my worry addiction, and I don't have as like that stuck obsessive kind of worry I used to have. So it's dissipated, in the past year or two that I, was really bad and paralyzing. But it still pops up. It's still there. It's still a part of me, And sometimes it does get like I don't always talk about it because again, I know law of attraction. Think positive, Otherwise you're gonna, manifest that reality or whatever. And then sometimes you can believe it, but it's not enough just to believe it and know it to be true. Sometimes a drastic action needs to be taken to resolve that issue permanently in your life. And I saw if nothing works, no measures, law of attraction, meditation, whatever, focusing on the right things, focusing on my business, being excited, if that does not work and just permanently alleviating this worry out of my life for good, then the big book does work. That was my spiritual awakening today. I went through this few pages with Scott. Haven't gone to the steps yet, but imagine when I do get to the steps, it's going to be amazing. Like in terms of, what is possible for me. And so, what I really got, the foundation for me that I could say is true for me. I don't know how I'm going to, get what my journey is going to look like going through this big book, taking other people through, what I'm going to get out of it. But what I do know is that because my soul may not, I mean, my mind doesn't want to do this. My mind wants to go right into my offers because that's exciting. That's related to directly making money because I do worry about money. So it make more sense to focus on that. That's what my mind wants to do. But my soul wants to knows that I need to do this work first. I need to do what we call step 12 in the big book, helping. And it's like helping not just anybody who needs help. For me, my free work is helping someone else who has a worry addiction, who's addicted to worry, take them through this book. And in turn, that would be my solution to permanent recovery. As I saw, it was Scott's. Like, I truly got that by just going through the history of the big book and how it came to. And I had that profound reality today that, yeah, it's not like I'm excited, yay, I'm going to go work on my worry, I'm going to go help other people with worry addictions. Like, that's what my offer is going to be. But but doing this kind of 12-step work, like, not doing it 24/7, during the day where I'm not doing my business, but setting aside a time that works for me, that I know spiritually this is a time where I'm taking a break or whatever, helping someone else, just like how Scott does. He's created that structure for himself. And so my intention and goal is to get someone who I can help who has a worry addiction, and I can to help them through, take them through the big book, through their worry addiction, and setting aside that time. And I'm thinking maybe 3:30. I had confirmed that one time where I do my free work, and this is my free work. But it's not just free work for the sake for me for, oh, it's because it's going to lead to money or whatever. It's something I need to do for myself, is get this worry permanently out of my system, so then I can live the life I want to live and get everything, like, live the kind of life I want to live on a daily basis, not just 1 week and then the next week it's different, but can constantly be in momentum with my business, with my work. And I know that's possible if worry did not permeate, sometimes it just comes up and uncontrollably. And the only answer I really got today, and that's my own integrity, personal integrity, is really seeing the truth. That my truth is, before even I focus on anything else, this week, this is just like this week, focus on getting someone else that I can help, one person a day, helping them with their worry addiction, specifically by taking them through the big book, starting with the history of it, as that's where I started. And why I'm doing this, yes, it is all for selfish reason, so I can get permanent recovery from my worry and stay recovered from my worry, and have that, get the promises of the big book, live the life I want, live in peace, whatever I want, right? And I know that's possible if worry did not ever take control of my life, no matter what situation I'm under. It's the worry that kills the energy, that kills the momentum, that kills, the and sometimes, and for me, as much as I try not to worry, and yes, I've come a long way, I'll do this meditation, I'll do this, but it's not working in terms of having that permanent recovery from worry. So my spiritual awakening today was the only solution. As that's why Scott lives a life he lives, with complete abundance, consistently joy, momentum, inspiration, is because he's mastered this work is you want permanent recovery from alcohol, from drugs, never relapsing. Well, same thing with worry for me, never relapsing back into my worry, where there isn't even that little drop or ounce of worry in me that comes back. Then the only answer for me right now is to focus on finding someone else, getting someone else every day who I can help with their worry addiction, specifically by taking them through the steps, step by step, at their own pace in the big book. And I know I'm going to gain so much out of it. Learn with, learn for myself as I take that person through, because that's what happens. And that will be my resource for permanent recovery. Help someone else who has that same problem that you have or you had. Maybe it's not as worse as before, but it's still there, which is true for me. Help them find a solution. I'm so passionate about this work. And only when I'm doing that work and I'm causing that momentum, hopefully I can do it for life, right? But with being recovered from not having that worry be an issue anymore for me, then no matter what I do, I'll succeed in my offers, my business, whatever. It will just manifest and all come together because I don't have that worry being a factor, driving force in my life anymore. So that was profound for me. So we thought, efforts would come in, integrity, what is incomplete? Let's work on the offers. This is incomplete. I didn't keep this promise from last week. Okay. Well, no, actually, not that I didn't keep it. It wasn't integrity because Scott and I talked about it. That it was. Anyways, that's another issue. But yeah, I thought, I'm coming in and we're gonna work on this and get something tangible done that's related to my offers and my business, making money. But it just started with that, but it led into, it's like naturally took its own force and led into going through the big book. And that led into looking at my own personal integrity. Where haven't I been completely truthful to myself? Where I needed to be truthful to myself and look at, because see, it's like everything I see is connected. It's not just working on myself and working on my business separately. By working on myself, my worry, and alleviating that for good, all of a sudden things will unfold with my work and my business. Like it's all connected. But this is the work I need to do first. And the offer will naturally come together. It will just like I'll just know. It will just spiritually be divulged to me. As God, for me, in my world, everyone has their own spiritual beliefs. But I believe a lot in God. And, God's in charge. And I just thank God the universe showed me today. This is what I'm not like, again, it's not like I'm excited, like, yeah, I want to do this. Like how felt the excitement about my offers. But maybe that's a good thing. Like as God says, it's not like we get excited, yeah, I'm gonna go through the big book and go through the 12 steps. We don't necessarily look forward or excited to it. It is sometimes that hard work in terms of, just, what's that word? Yeah, it's just, it's work, but not the kind of work that we're probably thinking like, well, you think of, oh, work on yourself, counseling or whatever. It's more spiritual work and just embracing this pathway if we feel it's the right one for us. And right now, but what I was getting at is where I know I'm on the right track with this. There was some time ago I said, excited sometimes means, yeah, we're excited. We like to be excited, but excited lasts for so long. Like today, we're excited about this, tomorrow, we're excited about something else. But it's about feeling peaceful, and it feels peaceful. And that's where I know that I'm on the right track with this because I don't necessarily feel excited right now about it, but it feels peaceful. Just peace. Um, yeah. And that was a profound realization for me. Um, by the irony is, and it's not just because I'm doing this so I can get this. No, like I'm doing this because I know it's the right pathway for me to do right now. And I know, you know, my only hope, I'm there right now. Hope, maybe that's too much low energy, but yeah, my only hope for recovering permanently where worry is no longer an issue, even a little bit of an issue, is through going through the big book. Not just going through the steps though. Actually, no, that's what I said. What I can truly vouch for, and I told Scott this in my session, I can truly, truly vouch for. I don't know what the steps are going to look like, if I'm going to even go and actively do all the steps. I'm going to take people through it and, I believe whatever. But what I can truly, truly vouch for, because I've done it and it's worked, is helping someone else every day. That doesn't mean 24/7, but setting aside a time where I can responsibly, for free, helps one person a day with that same problem that I want to recover from permanently. And I believe I have, in a sense, like I said, recovered in terms of I'm in recovery from it. I've made progress, major progress. But it's still bound to come back and pop its head, at times where I don't want it to come back. Like it's still an issue in my life. That's what I realized today. And so my only hope for recovery, permanent recovery from this worry, is by helping someone else recover from their worry addiction by taking them through the big book. And I'm doing it for me as well. It starts with me, and that's my integrity. And everything else around it will work out. And the next step will be really revealed to me naturally when I'm just doing this work right now. So that's, if anything, my commitment, my homework for this week is just having the intention and taking the actions that are focused on getting someone who I can help find every day for free who has a worry addiction. Thank you.